Aloha everyone, welcome to What's for Yoga. My name is Deepa. Today it will be core strengthening and hip openers. So when I say core, I mean the abdominal muscles, the glutes, the erector spinae, the muscles that run up and down your spine, keeping it nice and strong. So today all of our work will be on the floor, and we will be utilizing all of our props today. So make sure you have a blanket, a block, and a strap, and let's get started. So go ahead and place your other props to the side as you grab your blanket, placing it underneath your seat as we start with some breathing. So just make sure you get comfortable. You're also welcome to do this in a chair. I like to sit in what's called the easy pose or Sukhasana. It's a little bit gentler on the knees, and that is really helpful if you have a blanket under your seat to lift it up a little higher than your hips so your legs slope down to the floor. Okay, so after you get comfortable, try to get your spine nice and long, free of tension. You can set your hands facing palms up on the legs. Start to close your eyes and begin to pull your energy inside. You're going to soften the facial muscles, soften the neck and chest, and start to feel your energy ground down toward your hips. So you feel light in the upper body and heavier in the lower body. So the pelvis, those three bones, feeling heavy, grounding you toward the earth. Take some easy breaths through your nose as you begin to let go of the day, let go of the thoughts, starting to bring yourself into that present moment, that place of deep awareness within your body, within your heart, as the mind begins to clear. We'll complement this with what is called the three-part breath or the full yogic breath. This breath allows us to get deep into the core muscles, deep into the chest, not only through the front of the body, but also into the back space, really warming us up for the work that's ahead. So I'll take you through this. Inhale through the nose, draw the breath through the third eye, down past the throat and heart, deep into the lower belly and low back first, and then like you're sipping up a straw, draw your inhale up into the upper abdomen and mid back, and finally up into the chest and upper back. On the exhale, descend down, release from the chest first out the nose, then the upper abdomen, mid back, and finally the lower belly and low back. Don't worry, I'll take you through that again. So the visual here, it's like you're filling a tall glass of water on the way up the spine, and then you're pouring the water out on the way down, back toward your pelvis. So don't feel like you have to grasp everything with the mind here. You really are trying to take a step back from doership inside as you do your yoga practice. So we're going to allow this breath to work for us. So nice inhale through the nose, draw the breath through the third eye, down past the throat and heart, deep into the lower belly, low back, opening the hips, and then draw your inhale up into the upper abdomen, mid back, and finally up into the chest and upper back. Then exhaling like you're pouring that water out from the top down, release from the chest and upper back first out the nose, then the upper abdomen, mid back, and finally from your lower belly, low back. So as you do this, make sure you're not creating tension with this pranayama. You just want it to feel easeful in your effort. So it's a soft expansion and a soft release, just opening your torso all the way around. So go ahead on your own, experimenting with this breath. Let's do one more complete breath in and out. Taking this found conscious awareness with you through your asanas today. Even flow, inhale, exhales through the nose to conserve energy. Always listening for your breath, helping you to stay connected with your asanas, with your body, with your heart. Gently opening the eyes. Continuing now by combining movement with the breath, we'll go into the robin's breath. So we'll start here with the hands in prayer position. Strength through your core, belly button to spine, feeling that soft contraction of your abdomen against your spine for the most support. Let's start with an inhale, right into the heart, and then exhale, soft curl of the upper back, lean back on the sacrum a little as your hands and arms reach forward. Inhale, open your arms wide. Without lifting your shoulders, reach out through your fingertips. Look up toward the sky. Lift your heart as if it was going to kiss the sun. And then activating your abs to create a C curl again in the spine, chin to chest, arms straight, hands forward. Inhale back to the center. Feel that strength in your abdominal muscles, moving your spine back and forth. Exhale, release. Inhale, expand and open, lift the heart. Exhale, fold, activate the abs, hands forward, chin down. Inhale, back to start. So the secret here is every time you move your body, you match it with your breath. So opening the arms is an inhale, and as soon as you arrive, you move on to the next. Exhale as you fold the arms together. Inhale as you rise back up to start, hands at the heart. Exhale as you release. So you keep moving. It's just as if you were swimming through the ocean. You can feel that water around the limbs, and you would never stop the motion. You would just keep that fluidity in the body and in the breath. Same thing. So go ahead and try that a couple more times. Last one coming up here. Always keeping the shoulders down as you move. They're just along for the ride. They're not doing any work. Inhaling back to your start position. Good. Let's keep going here. Go ahead and wrap your hands around your knees. Lean back on your sacrum. Drop your chin to your chest and stretch the back of your neck. That should feel so good. Breathe through the tightest area. So we'll inhale, bringing fresh oxygen to the tight muscles. Exhale, feel any tension melting away. And then go ahead and turn your chin toward your right shoulder. Keep your breath moving, and then slowly chin passes the sternum to the other shoulder. You can always keep moving or stop where you feel a muscle that might be tight and breathe through it. Every exhale is a release. Just visualizing the sun melting an ice cube. Your breath melting tension away from the muscle. Inhale up to center. So we're going to move a little more into opening the glutes and the hips right now. So slide off your blanket unless you feel you want to keep it there. That's fine too. Otherwise, place it to the side. You have your left leg in front, and you're going to move your glutes out of the way. Fold over here to stretch, opening your rotators. Support yourself with your hands. Strong belly, nice flat back. You're not pulling yourself down. This is an easeful stretch. Shoulders are soft. Walk your torso back up gently. Place your right hand down. Inhale your left arm up. Keep the ribs down, connected over the hips. Strong belly as you stretch away from the left side. Breathe into the heart. Left hip drops down as the left fingertips reach away. Every stretch has 2 points moving apart. This one is hip down, fingers up and away. Inhale up, reach your arm back behind you, stretching the chest gently. Left hand behind the left hip, right hand on the left knee. Lengthen your spine as you do a gentle twist to the left. Inhale back to center, exhale to release. Switch sides so you have your right leg in front. Again, just getting the glute flesh out of the way so you can fold over and hinge at the hips with a long, low, flat back, firm belly. And go ahead and support yourself if you need to. And if you come all the way down to the floor and can fold right over the legs, that's fine too. You can always use your forearms for support here. Just always attention on the breath flow up and down the spine. Listen to your breath so you can help keep your mind present. And then gently walk your torso back up. Inhale, scoop your right arm up. And you're going to stretch over to the left side. Remember, your ribs stay down. Lower ribs connect to top of the hips. The belly is strong to help stabilize your core. Left hand down, shoulders are released. You have this nice big open space between your face and your arms, so you're not closing off that space at all. That shoulder is long. It's still right over the hip. Down. Fill it with your breath. And then inhale up, stretch your right hand behind you to open and stretch your chest. Place it down behind the hip, left hand on the right knee. Lengthen your spine to twist. Inhale back to center. Exhale to release. Go ahead and reach for your strap. Lengthen it out in front of you. Wrap your hands around the strap wider than your shoulders. You want to make sure you're not going to strain your shoulders in this stretch in any way. This is purely to stretch open your chest muscles. So strap starts down nice and low on the knees. Activate belly button to spine as you slowly lift the arms up on the inhale. And this is where I might open my hands apart just a little more to make sure my shoulders have room to rotate without crunching or strain. That's really important. Exhale as you lower the strap back down to your tailbone. Same thing, reverse. Inhale up. Feel that nice stretch through the chest. I'm still anchoring belly button down toward the tailbone or in toward the sacrum. This is where you can readjust your hands if you need to. Closer together if you want a deeper stretch. Further apart if you want a gentler stretch. Inhale, rise up. Ribs stay down. Exhale to release. Inhale, rise up. Exhale to release. Good. So go ahead and place your strap off to the side. Turn to your side on your mat. Let's get a little deeper into the core now. So go ahead and place your hands right on your hamstrings underneath your legs and sit up as tall as you can. Starting to lean back a little here on the sit bones. Belly button to spine, shoulders are down, heart lifts out on the high diagonal. We're coming into boat pose. So go ahead and lift your lower legs up and press the insides of the big toe ball mounds together. Pulling the toes back and reaching through the balls of the feet. Abs are strong here. You really have to knit your lower belly muscles together against the low back here to take the work out of the hip flexors. So if you need to, you can always lower the lower legs toward the floor to make it a little bit more gentle. The other option is place your hands on the floor behind your hips for support. Let's breathe here, continue to reach up through the heart. Now place the feet down and press your legs apart. Resist the pressing. Resist that pressure of pushing the chest away from the thighs so you can deeply activate your core muscles. Good. Shake and quake is good. Release and come back in. Go ahead, hands on the mat, feet up, insides of the big toe ball mounds together. Press them in so you can activate the inner line of your legs. And if you can, lower legs parallel to the mat, belly button to the spine. To make it more challenging, go ahead and open your arms, palms up to the sky. Breathe here. Then press your feet down. Press your legs away. Resist that press. Keep breathing. Keep lifting the heart. And release the back. So last time, lower legs come up. Touch those ball mounds together on the inside, activating the inner line of the legs. Stay here and breathe. Strong activation through your core, shoulders down. Place the feet down. Push the legs away. Resist that push. And release. Relax your back. Good job. Just kind of stretching that out. And then come all the way down to the floor. Lower yourself slowly. Bring your knees into your chest gently. Relaxing your low back with Uttanasana, double-legged wind reliever pose. So activate abs down, knees come to the chest, inhale. And then exhale, lift your head up towards your knees. Inhale your head down, exhale your knees away. Good, take a breath there. And then lengthen your body down onto the mat. We'll do a little twist here. So right knee up to the chest, bring it over to the left for the twist. Right arm extends out to the side. Breathe into the outer hip. This should feel really good there. And drop your right shoulder to the mat. That's really important. Gazing toward the right hand. Inhale back past center to switch sides. Right leg lengthens down, left knee comes up. Bring it over to the right for the supine twist and extend your left arm out to the side. Most importantly, keeping your left shoulder blade down. It will help if you look toward your left hand. You can always place a prop. The block works well here under your shin for support. Inhale back to center. One more Uttanasana here to release the back after the twist. Inhale your knees to your chest, activating your abs down to the mat. Exhale, bring your head up to your knees. Inhale your head down and exhale your knees away from your torso. Go ahead and grab your block. We're going to work with the core deeply here for core strengthening. Place your block between your knees and squeeze it together with your legs. Do not drop the block the whole time. We're going to work with the block for a little bit. So go ahead and squeeze the block. Place your arms down on the mat. Palms face the floor. Inhale and draw your knees up to your chest. Go ahead and exhale as your low back settles down onto the mat. Inhale, lift the lower back up. You're just doing a very small lift of the glutes and tailbone off the mat. Exhale to release. Inhale, lift, slow and steady, not fast. Exhale to release. Keep squeezing your block. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. We're going to hold it on the fifth one. Inhale, lift. Keep breathing naturally. Keep holding. Don't be afraid to use your arms. Do a little pressure there, palms to floor. Working the triceps, working the lats, and release. Good. Squeeze your knees to your chest. Make sure your block is positioned so it doesn't fall, and lengthen your arms and legs up toward the sky. We're going to open the arms and legs away from each other. So keep squeezing the block. Inhale. Open the feet and hands apart. Exhale. Draw them back together, nice and slow. Inhale, open. Abs are strong, shoulders are down. Exhale to release. Keep your legs straight. Inhale, open. Exhale to release. Inhale, open. Exhale to release. Last one, we're going to hold it. Inhale, open. Keep breathing. Draw your ribs down. Draw your abs to the mat. Don't lower your legs so much that your back arches. So nice flat back on the mat. Working here to stay stable. Separating the two apart. Strengthening your core. Keep drawing belly button to spine. And release your knees to the chest. That was wonderful. Good. Take a breath. Let your back rest into the mat. Still holding the block between your knees. We're going to open the hips now and strengthen the glutes a little bit. So set your feet down on your mat with your sit bones a decent distance here away from the sit bones. If they're too far apart, you're going to strain your back. And if they're too close, you'll strain your knees. So you've got to find that place where the ankle goes right under the knee joint. That's really important. Feet are parallel. Squeeze the block. Don't let it go. Arms down long, next to the sides of the body, palms against the mat. Start with a pelvic tilt. Inhale, drop your tailbone down, opening the hips. Exhale, peel the spine off the mat. Press down through the feet, especially the heels. That will really activate your glutes. Reach out your tailbone, reach out your knees as you rise to the top. Inhale, slowly lower your vertebrae one at a time, like you're lowering links of a chain slowly down onto the floor until you get all the way down to the tailbone again. Inhale back into that little low back arch for the pelvic tilt. Exhale, peel off the mat. Nice wide feet. Press down through your heels. Rising up onto the shoulders here. Tone the glutes at the top. Reach out through your knees. And slowly lower one vertebrae at a time down onto the mat. All the way down and out the tailbone. Last one, pelvic tilt. Inhale. Exhale, peel off the mat. Press down through the heels. Reaching out the knees, out the tailbone. We're going to keep breathing naturally here. You're going to lower your hips halfway down. Inhale. Exhale, press up. Keep squeezing the block. Inhale, lower. Exhale, press. Belly button to spine. Inhale, lower. Exhale, press. Inhale, lower. Exhale, press. Last one. Exhale, press. And slowly again, lowering down links of a chain. Should feel really wonderful for the back, all the way out the tailbone. Release that by drawing your knees to your chest. Done with the block, set it off to the side. Knees down, abs down, head up. Give yourself a squeeze and then roll up. Paripurna. One last time, placing the insides of the big toe ball mounts together. Lift the heart, activate the abs. Shoulders down. And release. Good. Go ahead and swing your legs behind your back. And lower your torso down onto the mat. Just working the erector spinae here to strengthen. Hands are down under your shoulders, chin on the mat. So this is Bhujangasana with a lower leg lift to strengthen through the lower back and glutes. So you can just follow me. Elbows are down tight, close to the body. Start with your left ear on the mat. Tailbone down, belly button to spine, really important. Inhale, lift the head, upper body, and legs up. Exhale, open the feet. Inhale, close the legs. Exhale, open the legs and release the right ear down. Inhale, lift and open the feet. Exhale, close the feet. Inhale, open the feet. Exhale, close the feet. Left ear down. Again, tailbone down. Inhale, chest up, open the feet. Exhale, close the feet. Inhale, open the feet. Exhale, close. Right ear down, last one. Inhale, lift, open the feet. Exhale, close the feet. Inhale, open. Exhale, close the feet, left ear down. Good. From here, we're going into Bhujangasana. Legs are your anchor point, tailbone's the anchor point, belly button to spine. Tailbone down between the heels. Belly up, shoulders down, elbows down. Inhale, lift the upper body just to the lower ribs. Exhale to release. Do that again. Inhale, rise up, long spine. Feel that strength through the core and back muscles. Last one. Inhale, rise up. Stay here, hold and breathe. Push the floor away gently, shoulders down, elbows tight, close to you. Remember, this is low and close to the ground. Keep working the abs. Breathe into the back muscles as they work. They need oxygen. Inhale. Exhale, release. Good job. Inhale, push up. Use the strength of your core. And then with open knees, feet together, sit back into Bhaktasana and stretch out. Forehead to the mat. Sink with your glutes toward your heels and breathe. Come up through tabletop position, going into pigeon pose. Slide your left leg forward. So you've got your left knee in front of your left hip. The left foot is in front of the right hip. Check your right leg. It should be straight. The foot should be straight as well. So you have hip, knee, and ankle in one line. And then on the left side, the left knee is directly in front of your left hip. Place your hands back just like you would for upward dog. You've got that proud chest like a pigeon here. Tone the right glute. Pull the belly in. Inhale. Reach your heart up, and then exhale. Long spine releases down as you sink into the left rotators. Catch yourself with your arms. You can rest your head on your fists or your hands, whatever feels good. Just try to keep your foot close to your hip on the right side. Place your hands under your shoulders like you would for cobra. Anchor the back leg down, tailbone down, belly in. Inhale, rise up. Now your leg has opened, your rotators have stretched open, allowing your hip to be a little closer to the mat. You can use that now. So keep your hip nice and close to your mat. Hands back, and don't lift your hips back up off the mat. Tone the right glute. Now you should be in a little bit deeper version of the same asana, Ekapada Kapotasana, pigeon pose, with your hips down closer to the mat. See if you can feel that. Breathe in. And then on that exhale, slowly draw your left leg back. Stretch out in Bhaktasana just enough until you're ready to rise up for the other side. Right knee slides in between the hands. Left leg long behind you. I've got my right knee in front of my right hip. And my left leg, hip, knee, ankle in line with a straight foot. Belly button to spine. Chest is open, lifted in front of the biceps. Left glute strong. Inhale. Exhale, lengthen your spine to release down. Sink into your glutes. Feel that nice rotator stretch. Catch yourself with your arms wherever it feels good for you. Place your hands back like you would for a Bhujangasana, under the shoulders. Anchor your back leg down, belly button to spine. Inhale, rise up. Feel that your thigh is a little closer to the mat now. Maintain that deep stretch. Keeping your chest in front of the biceps, keeping your hips close to the mat. You can come up slowly. That way you can keep an eye on your alignment as you rise back up into the pigeon pose. Ekapada Kapotasana, belly button to spine, left glute tones. Breathe in, and then when you're ready, exhale. Right leg comes back. Stretch out. Take a breath here. Inhale up through tabletop so you can come back to the center of your mat. Swing your legs around. Go ahead and grab your block. We're going to hold our bridge pose now. So I'll give you two options here, a couple options. Go ahead and roll down through your spine. So restorative option first. Go ahead and use your block at either the lowest height or about mid-height. Slide it horizontally right under the sacrum and low back for support with your palms up. This feels like such a wonderful release for your low back. You should in no way feel any pinching happening here. If you want to actually go into a stronger stretch for the back and hips, place your block between your knees and squeeze. Once again, get your ankles under the knee joint. Parallel feet, arms down at your sides. Inhale. Exhale, peel your spine off the mat, rising up into the bridge. Lift your hips, tone your glutes. I've got the weight in my heels. I can even lift my toes if I wanted to. You can interlace your hands down beneath you against the mat. Tuck your shoulders under. Press your arms down. Press your heels down. Lift your hips up. Tone your glutes and breathe in. Good. Let's do that again as you exhale. Keep reaching out the knees. Inhale. On your next exhale, slowly roll off your arms or take the block out from under your low back if you're doing the restorative pose. Slowly lower your vertebrae down. Go ahead and place your block off to the side again. And then relax knees to chest. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, head up toward the knees. Inhale, head down. Exhale, knees away. Let's finish with our wonderful figure 4 rotator stretch, my favorite. Go ahead and hook your left ankle over your right thigh and flex the foot if you can. Interlace your hands under the right leg. Abs are strong. You're going to keep your low back down. You're not going to pull your tailbone up, so keep your low back on the mat. Inhale, and as you exhale, keeping that left knee open and rotated out, draw your right knee in gently. Your shoulders are down, and your neck and head are free of tension. Nice, easy breath here. Inhale into the tight muscles. Exhale, feeling release of tension. Inhale, feeling an opening or light entering the muscle. Go ahead and release that side. We'll switch. So this time your left foot is on the mat, right ankle over the left leg. Turn out your right knee. Interlace your hands under the left leg. Try to flex your right foot. And low back flat on the mat, belly button to spine, shoulders down, your abs work here. Inhale, and when you're ready, exhale. Gently, very gently, draw your left leg toward your chest. Remember, your upper body is free of any tension here. The abs are knitting the core down so that you can stretch with proper alignment through the lower body. We'll breathe here. And exhale to release gently. Lay your legs long. Roll your feet in and out. This is called windshield wiper the feet. You're just rolling your toes out, toes in, toes out. And it's really a release for your hip sockets. Good. One more back release here. Go ahead and press the bottoms of the feet together. Interlace your hands around them. Push your knees out to the sides. Feet are below the tailbone, arms are straight. You can even feel that stretch through the arms, shoulders, and neck. One breath here. Good. Release your legs. And let's just lay for a couple minutes in Shavasana before we complete our session. Palms up. Feel free to roll a blanket up under your knees for support. You can use it just like a bolster. Let your tongue drop to the back of your throat and really just sink into your mat. Let the ground support you. Feel those big inhales and exhales nourishing you on every level. Listen to the sound of your breath. Slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Roll onto one side. And roll up to your seated position on the floor. Bring your hands to the heart in prayer position. Take a breath into the heart. Feel the deep awareness there that is you. Take another breath. Feel that awareness expand into your life. Yoga is not just for the mat. Bring it into your life. Find conscious breath in your daily routine. Find a way to focus the mind, releasing thought patterns and freeing your soul. Namaste. Thank you for joining me today. See you next time.